Good evenings, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. I just came from a gig, so hence this outfit. But I definitely wanted to do one more video for you guys today before I go to bed. So bear with me. Today we're gonna talk about a really cool topic because today I caught up with a good friend of mine who actually sang at the Grammys, which is incredible. So all these big stages, I always learn new things from these people, right? Um, just one thing that is really interesting to me, what I want to talk about is personal skills. If you're in the music business, we all need to learn how to make music. If it's a songwriter or a piano player, instrument people, singers, all these different jobs. But everybody forgets about like being a good person. And to be honest, that is all the advice I need to give you guys. Be a good person because nobody wants to work with people who have problems, who are not nice, all these things, right? That is the short and easy answer. But let me say this, personal qualities are also very important, not just your musical qualities. So I want to put an emphasis on that, right? There are a couple of things that goes hand in hand with that, and I really want to bring that to you guys' attention for you guys to think about and see where you stand. Maybe think about it yourself, and then where can you optimize, where can you like make it a little bit better, right? Because we all know that the music business is fundamentally collaborative. You always work with other people. So because you work with other people, you got to be a nice person to work with. That is just the base case, basically. So like I said, nobody, think about yourself. You don't want to work with somebody who brings problems, who is a rude person, who's arrogant, who's a diva, all these things, right? So try to be the best version of yourself where you can always work with people. And especially if you want to work in the major labels with big stages, like I said, my good friend is going on a tour right now, and I just asked him casually, like, how did you get to that tour? How did you get to that position? And they were like, I could not tell you how that happened because obviously they're all incredible singers. And then they said, yo, I said hi to this person 10 years ago at a concert where everybody else didn't like this guy, and we vibed, we had a good time, and that person like kept me in mind. And this guy is like a musical director for like a big artist right now, and gave me a call like 10 years later. Think about this. This is wild. So everything you do has a consequence, and all the positive things you do have a consequence. So try to like think about that on the long term. It's not going to happen often that if you see somebody or network with somebody right away, there's going to happen something after that, right? So even if you like plant your seeds right now, 10 years later or even longer, doesn't have to be 10 years, but you know what I mean? Like everything has a consequence, and everything helps out. And that only like your personal qualities as a person, your human qualities, they are so important. Do not underestimate those, right? We always work with other people. If you're positive, that's a huge thing. Try to be positive. If you're positive, you attract new clients, you attract new collaborators, you network way easier. All these things, like I said, people gravitate towards positivity. They are attracted, humans are inherently attracted to positivity, right? So if you can do that, if you can like incorporate that in everything you do, also obviously on stage, if you have positivity, if you radiate that, people gravitate towards that. That will help you so much. And it's not just energy and like a hoax or magic. No, it's a real deal. Think about it yourself. You want to be around positive people, right? So that's how it works. Also on the very big scale, big stages, like I say, Grammy stages, Coachella, all these big stages you can think about, touring with major artists. That only works through positivity, through being a good person and a good hang. That's the next thing. I always say being a good hang is better than being an incredible musician. This might be a hot take, but obviously you need to be a good musician, but you need to be a good hang, because being on a gig, depending on what kind of gig it is, but it's everywhere actually, you travel a lot, you travel together, you go out together, you're on stage together, and you wait. Waiting is a huge deal as a musician. We always wait. We go to the stage, do our sound check. We go off stage, we have about 5 hours, we gotta wait until we do our show, right? So that's how it is. In this time, try to be a good hang. If you're a good hang, people like to be with you, people like to hang with you, so they're more inclined to hire you for a concert if they know, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of time with this person, so I'd rather get somebody who is really nice, right? That's the idea behind that. Like I said, this sounds like so like dumb advice, but I'm working in this business right now. It's the same for me. And for me as a musical director, I'd rather hire somebody I can vibe with than somebody who is like the craziest musician, even though that's cool too. But at a certain threshold, at a certain level where we are in, it's kind of irrelevant, if that makes sense. Your personality is what is your unique selling point. That is something people hire you for your personality. Could be your looks as well, but also your musicality. Personality is a huge thing, right? And the last thing I want to talk about in this short little video for you guys, self-confidence. Let me say this. I'm not trying to say put on a show. I'm not trying to say to play a theater. How we say in German, we say play a theater. to put on a show. Don't be a different person than you actually are. But if there's anything you do in your career, show self-confidence. Do not be pessimistic. Do not be negative about certain things. Always try to be self-confident and radiate that. Because like I said, we always work with other people, right? Sometimes people who are in charge who hire you. If you portray self-confidence, that's good for them because they do not want to have people that bring problems, if that makes sense, right? They want to hire somebody who they know will get the job done. So that's what I'm saying. Even if you're sometimes still don't know how you're going to do it, radiate the self-confidence and figure it out on your own, right? You know what I mean? You don't always have to tell the whole story. Tell them what they need to hear and then figure out the rest. I'm not saying if you don't know how to do the job, don't do the job because that is going to not be good for you, right? So take the job if you know you can do the job, but even if you have to learn on the job, that is fine. But show the other people that you got it covered, right? That's what I'm talking about when I say self-confidence. People love to see people who know what they're doing, right? Like I said, I'm not the craziest piano player, but I'm self-confident in what I do, right? If somebody hires me, they know the job is going to get done. That is what I'm saying. Try to be like that. That is one of the most important things, and in my opinion, like a personal trait everybody needs to learn, which is really hard to do. It takes practice and time. But if you can do that, if you can do the other things which are easier, positivity, be a good hang, and you always work with other people, so try to radiate those things, right? If you radiate that, I can assure you it's going to get way easier. You're going to get more clients, you're going to get more gigs, and people will love to work with you on the short but also on the long term. People don't forget this. If you do a favor for people, if you're positive, people don't forget this. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm not just talking like that. I see that on a day-to-day basis. Here in Los Angeles, like I said, just across the street here is Crypto Arena, where the Grammys were, right? So I see that all the time. I see all my people on stages, and I talk to them, and they tell me the exact same thing. Each and everyone who is in these positions are excellent musicians, singers, everything. But they pair it with a good attitude, and that's what I'm saying. Really important. Like I said, guys, this is just a short little video, and by no means is this like a full spectrum of what personal qualities are, right? This is something I picked up on while moving here, seeing people, working with people in the industry, right? Those are the things I find very important. I just want to give it to you guys. On other parts of the world, it's the same everywhere, right? Try to think about that. Try to be more positive. Try to smile, because smiling is cool. Yeah, that's all I want to say, and I hope that is something for you to think about. If you like these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I will do way more, and I just want to share the knowledge that I've learned here in Los Angeles to you guys, and hope you guys are having a good day. I'm tired. I'm going to go. Oh my God. I can't even speak anymore. I'm going to go to bed right now. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see you soon in the next video. Peace.